My name is Olivia, and I'm a newlywed. Since marrying my husband Liam, I have been living with my in-laws. On this day.
Oh, Olivia's cooking is delicious today.
Oh, Olivia is a really good cook.
Oh, no, thank you very much.
Well, I can't lose either.
What, you knew you were losing?
Wait, Dad, what did you mean by that?
Hey, don't argue at a time like this.
It's fun to have a lively dinner table.
No, don't laugh, Olivia, stop it with me.
This was Liam and his in-laws, all of whom were kind and supportive of the housework, so living together was going well. Then one day, Liam went on a business trip and was away from home for a week. It was just me and my in-laws at home.
All right, Olivia. From today you'll do all housework, as a housekeeper.
Oh, mother-in-law? What's going on suddenly?
What? I'm not your mother-in-law, you're too familiar.
Hey Olivia, I saw some dust in the window.
What? Yes, please wait a minute.
You're spastic, get on with it.
But I don't know what to say so suddenly.
Oh, look, you'd better get ready for lunch, I want pasta today.
What? Well, yesterday you said you wanted a Japanese meal. And I had already prepared it.
Don't be so picky! When I say pasta, I mean pasta. If you don't have it, go buy it right away. Don't be slow.
My in-laws' attitude changed as soon as Liam went out. After that, they started forcing me to do all the housework and shopping only on the days Liam did not come home. And during Liam's business trips, which lasted several times, the wife's snoring escalated day by day.
Hey Olivia, what is this food? It tastes so bland, I can't eat it.
You should at least cook to our liking.
Oh no, that's not true. You both have high blood pressure, so I have to be creative.
What? Then make it less salty and strong flavor.
Oh no, that's absurd.
This food is not even worth eating.
Oh no, there's food on the floor.
Serves you right. This is what happens because you don't do as we say.
Clean up that mess on the floor. Dad, we'll have a nice dinner outside, okay?
Oh, we'll do, or we'll get in the way of Olivia's cleaning.
With that, my in-laws went out to dinner. While cleaning, I felt so sad and frustrated that I almost cried. But I held myself back and did not confide in Liam, who was working hard, so as not to worry him. One day, after about 3 months of living like this, Liam left on another business trip.
Well, Liam has gone on a business trip. I'm going to have you clean as best you can.
And I'm going to need you to weed the garden too.
Duh. Yes, I'll do my best.
Oh, hi. I feel at home with my parents.
Oh, sorry to bother you.
Oh, Betty and Stephen, you're here.
Oh, welcome, take your time.
Well, who are you?
Oh, you're Liam's wife? Hey, you're really plain and ugly. Oh, there's no way you're my sister-in-law.
What? Are you by any chance my sister-in-law?
I heard you got married, but Liam has the worst taste.
That's right, she's gloomy and not cute at all.
Yeah, and she can't do a damn thing around the house, even though she's a full-time housewife.
Her cooking is so bad, I don't know why Liam took her as his wife.
Oh, really? She's just useless.
Suddenly Betty, Liam's sister, arrived with her husband Stephen and their children. Betty lives a long way from me, so today was the first time I had met her. But on our first meeting, she and her in-laws suddenly started to humiliate me.
Hey you, it's too bad you're useless even though you're a full-time housewife. You're so greedy, you're living on the father's pension.
What? No, first of all, I'm not.
I mean, you're a stranger in this house. We'll stay here for a while. You sleep in the hallway.
Oh no, I can't sleep in the hallway.
You know, we have 3 beautiful children. You should at least give them a place to sleep. You're not a stranger, you're greedy, and the hallway is good enough for you.
Oh,
Good. I wish Liam could see how miserable you are.
Mwahahaha, it's true. It's perfect for Olivia, a complete stranger.
Well, you should just give up and accept that it's your own fault.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Come on! Get your stuff out of the hallway. You're giving the kids plain germs.
To my surprise, Betty started telling me to sleep in the hallway, which was a terrible thing to do. Instead of warning her, Stephen and my in-laws joined together to make fun of me. I was so fed up with those 4 people, and I understand.
Oh, you're so useless, but you're so understanding. Now get ready to go.
No, I don't have to put them out in the hallway.
What? What are you talking about? If you don't put them out in the hallway, everyone can't sleep.
As you have returned home, I will go back to my parents' house, too. I'll take my luggage home, so I won't have to put it out in the hallway.
What? You'll back to your parents' house? I won't let you do that.
Yes, you have your job to do. What about food and other households while you're gone?
We can't let Betty do that with the kids. Don't be silly. You do it.
Do you understand? There is no way you're leaving. Stop being so selfish.
Whatever you say. I'll go back to my parents' house no matter what anyone says. I ignored my parents' in-laws' words and started packing and left my in-law houses. Then I decided to carry out a plan. And the next day, I'm back.
Boo! Wow! You're back. Oh, you're not ashamed after all that bravado? Hey guys, she's only been back 1 day.
No, that's not true. That's just a gag. Well said, you're really coming back. You're pathetic.
Well, if you're back, get your breakfast ready. You're so hard to take care of.
You know what? Don't just stand there. Make me a cup of tea or something.
No, I just came to pick up the rest of my stuff today.
What? The rest of your stuff, that little bit of stuff, you don't need it, do you?
No, I need it.
Oh, I mean all of it, including my stuff.
My in-laws made fun of me when I came back, but when Liam came out from behind me,
What, huh? Why is Liam here?
Why? Aren't you going on a business trip and wouldn't be back until the day after tomorrow?
I was, but Olivia called me and I had to cut it short. My most precious wife in the world is going through this. If I, her husband, don't protect her, who will?
Hey, Liam, please calm down. I don't know what that guy told you, but we don't anything.
Yeah, we were friends with Olivia, remember? But Olivia took it a little too personally.
Yes, that's right. And then she left so suddenly, I was so surprised.
If she hadn't come back today, we were going to look for her, you know?
it was as if I had been wrestling alone with the excuses of my in-laws. Liam was.
Bullshit, Olivia gave me audio evidence. You said those horrible things while I was gone. I wouldn't let you get away with it.
What? What audio evidence?
Don't tell me she recorded it behind my back.
After what you did to her, it's only natural that she would do this. You forced Olivia to do all the housework and treated her like a housekeeper. I failed you.
We're packing our bags and leaving. You're free to do the rest.
We mean, don't tell me you're really leaving too, Liam?
Of course. There's no reason for me to go back without Olivia. I'm cutting off relations with you guys. I'm not going to live with you from today.
What? Cutting off relations? Liam, are you serious?
That's right, Liam. You can't make decisions on the spur of the moment. You need to calm down here.
Shut up. I've thought about it enough since Olivia contacted me yesterday. No matter what I think, I have no choice but to end it with you guys.
Look, Liam, I understand that you're angry at us for hurting your wife, but that's a bit much.
That's right, separation is one thing, but cutting off relations is just a rash decision.
You put things like that and then you'll secretly do terrible things to Olivia again later, aren't you? People like you don't change that easily. The only sure way to deal with people like that is to cut them off.
Oh no, then you really...
You idiot! You're being so hasty.
and I'll finish sending you money this time. Please don't rely on me in the future.
What? What are you so upset about? Sending money is not your matter.
You're right, this is exactly what I mean, a person making use of his boss's influence. What are you talking about when you're a full-time housewife? It's funny that you think my brother-in-law has power over you.
My in-laws seemed shocked by Liam's declaration of cutting off relations. On the other hand, Betty and Stephen seemed to make fun of my words, and Liam scoffed and laughed at them.
Huh, come on, what the hell are you misunderstanding?
What? What's the misunderstanding?
Ha, your brother-in-law looks tired. The way you say that, it sounds as if she is sending money.
Old. Too old a way of thinking. A man sends money home? Well, that's a stereotype, isn't it? When have I ever said I send money?
Liam, it's not my place to say this, but is it not cool to say?
Wait, Liam. Because she's a full-time housewife.
Olivia isn't a full-time housewife. She's working from home. And she makes 3 times as much as me. I'd rather be a housewife myself.
What? She makes that much money.
I don't know. And it was 3 times as much. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I've explained it to you many times, and every time you didn't listen.
Liam told me how hard it was for you with 3 kids. I sent money to help you if it was just a little. But after hearing what you said yesterday, I felt like an idiot. Liam also said that he was cutting off relations, and I don't want to help a stranger.
Don't be silly. I always thought it was Liam who was sending us money. I can't live without your money. And you just cheated me out of it.
That's right. The money you send us allows us to have time to take care of our family. You're trying to take that time away from us.
Come on, it's your fault for not taking Olivia's kindness into consideration. This is the result resting on her laurels. You need to think about that. It is you who have deprived children of family time.
Well, I thought the money was coming from my brother-in-law.
And to suddenly cut off your money, that's just too much.
It's just going to go back to the way it was. No matter what you say, I'm not going to send any more money. Also, I will charge you alimony for this harassment.
What? Alimony?
You're going to cut off money and take more money?
No, but you can't do that, alimony.
You have all done enough to make such a thing possible. I've left evidence other than the audio, so I'm going to talk to my lawyer now. When my in-laws found out that I was serious about stopping sending money and demanding alimony, they...
No way. You're really going to do this?
Oh no, not only will I lose the sending money, but she'll demand alimony.
Do you think we have enough money to pay alimony?
We live on a pension. There's no way we can afford it.
That's not the point. You'll have to borrow money to pay it.
Nonsense. You want us to borrow money at our age.
If that happens, how will we live? How dare you? It's just too much.
Don't be silly. Can you do the same to Olivia and keep quiet? If you don't have money, stop being extravagant. Why don't you make time to work? I will never forgive you for hurting Olivia. Brace yourself.
What the hell? You enjoy torturing us so much. You say you don't have to go easy on us when the one who gets beat up goes back at you.
Yes, that's right. That's what you preach from on high. What you're doing is no different than what we're doing. You have no right to put us down like that.
Don't get carried away. We're just doing what we have to do.
I didn't have to send money in the first place. It's my right to sue you for hurting me. Just because it's not convenient for you. We have done nothing wrong.
But I don't know how we can suddenly lose the money.
Hey, can you at least wait a little bit for the alimony? I promise I will pay you. So.
Oh really, if you insist so much, you can do whatever you want with the timing of the payment.
Oh. Well, thank you.
However, I will be demanding for the alimony itself, with a deadline.
What do you mean with a deadline?
If payment is delayed beyond the due date, a late fee will be charged. If you want to pay more than you owe, go ahead.
What's that? You're telling me you can't handle it anymore?
How?
How did this happen?
That's what happens because you couldn't realize it. Then goodbye. Please pay up and do it right. So, Liam and I quickly packed our bags and left my in-laws' house. Then, we consulted a lawyer and I decided to file a claim for alimony against my in-laws. My in-laws, who relied on my remittances, quickly went into debt to make ends meet, and because of the alimony they were required to pay, they were left with even more debt. They decided they could no longer live like this and began living with their in-laws. The father-in-law and Stephen went to work, while Betty and the mother-in-law took care of the children and the housework. However, the men's income alone is not enough to make the family budget profitable, and Betty reluctantly decides to work as well. However, the mother-in-law could not manage to take care of 3 children and do housework by herself. The house was always a mess, and she could not even cook properly. As a result, the in-laws were left with debts that could never be repaid, so the in-laws had to live a life of poverty and lack of space in their hearts. And as for my husband and me, that's all for today. I'm so tired.
Well done, Olivia. It looks like you had quite a rough day this time.
Well, I had a little more time, so I had to take on a bigger job.
Olivia's a hard worker. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Speaking of which, what are you doing from home? I know you're messing around with some kind of computer.
I also blog, but I guess most of my income comes from day trading. Well, this time I did an event on my blog, so I've been busy with that.
Day trading, I think it was stocks, right? Do you have a blog on how to do that?
Yeah, it's something like that. I upload articles regularly and give more detailed information only to paying members. This time, I held a one-on-one consultation at the event. It was harder than I thought, so I might not do it again for a while.
Wow, I don't really know what it's about, but I know it's great. No, really, maybe I should be a housewife and support Olivia?
That might be a good idea. But this job is not stable. If it doesn't work out, I don't want to give up the security of having Liam working for me.
I see, that's how it is. Well, I'm committed to Olivia and I'll quit my job as soon as you need to, so please let me know when that happens.
Aha, thank you. Well, if that happens, I'll talk to you about it. Since then, we had been enjoying our life together in our new house. I was a little busy at work that day. When Liam is off, I try to make time for us as a couple by not working as much as possible. We have also been able to spend our income much more freely. We are now trying to save money for our child, who we have not yet seen. We can be extravagant if we want to, but we are afraid if we raise our standard of living. We try not to be extravagant as much as possible because I am afraid that if we raise our standard of living, we will not be able to afford it later, and also because we feel that it is simply not appropriate for our size. We hope to spend our days with Liam in a simple way, but with many smiles on our faces. In this way, my husband and I will continue to spend peaceful time together today.